mother of young children, had just taken them swimming, and the 4-year-old son took the towel, wiped it up, and flicked his 2-year-old sister. And I think he was astounded by exactly how loud and how hard it hit her, and left a big welt. And his little 2-year-old sister was just crying and ran to her mom and hugged her, and mom comforted her. And then the little 4-year-old boy started crying. And the little girl pushed away from her mom and walked over to her brother and put her arms around him. And to me, that is such a beautiful story of forgiveness and mercy.
Forgiveness. We've all been there. Gotten hurt, betrayed, upset, angry. What happens when you actually forgive someone? When you're able to let go of all of those feelings and you forgive them.
The power of forgiveness, especially when someone has hurt you, I think that's the worst. When the people are the closest to you and they've hurt you, or you've heard things that hurt you, that only damages you when you feed on that. Being able to forgive, actually let it go, forgive them, and understand that in other circumstances you were just like that person, it's a refreshing and freedom to your soul. It takes the weight off. And the gift to be able to give mercy, you always receive that back. And I think that's the greatest thing about forgiveness. You just have to do that and not carry other things with you all day long.
I think when you ultimately forgive somebody, it lifts that weight off of you. Because, I mean, to live in a world of hate and mistrust, it's kind of a toxic feeling in your soul and your body. And to forgive somebody, you kind of free your soul and you become a cleaner, better person.
Yeah, and it lets you focus on the present, because when you're holding not just grudges, but you're holding anger and all of that inside of you, it just takes away from the moment that you can experience now, because you're always thinking about it. You're always thinking about, well, I'm mad at that person, or I don't forgive that person, and it just sucks the life out of you. So I should be a bigger person and forgive some people, but I'm getting there.
It's likely most people wait till it's too late, and I pray that that's not the case for them, but forgiveness makes you feel free.
It always is a surprise to people to hear about forgiveness, and that's, it's so key to our faith. If we don't forgive, what does the prayer say, the Our Father, forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And it's a necessity, it's not optional.
I think holding on to grudges and resentments is like having chains wrapped around you. It just weighs you down and impacts everything that you do, and makes it impossible to feel the freedom and the full love that Jesus wants to offer us.
Grace is everywhere, and some people are so distracted. For me, I think there was a time when I went to a friend's picnic for her baby, and I saw a 3-legged dog. And had I been distracted and not seen that 3-legged dog, I looked at that dog was jumping and playing, 3 legs, just jumping. And I said, what a miracle. And if I looked the other way, if I was distracted, if I was paying attention to somewhere else, I wouldn't have seen that. So that little moment just made me realize that there's miracles every day, we just don't see it because we're distracted.
I'm Flora. I think you should join us to WhenWomenPray this year.
All right.
Sorry, I think you need to make a lot of effort.
No.
I'm so sorry.